All right, so Donald Trump is having a very, very rough couple of days, whether it be his failed parade, his disastrous G7 visit in Alberta, Canada, or now MAGA civil war breaking out because of his flirting with a possible war with Iran. A lot of his fans who voted for no wars and peace like he promised are feeling a little backstabbed. They feel as if Donald Trump broke that promise. Now, you, me, and everybody else knew that Donald Trump is not the peace president. He doesn't care about peace. But it seems like a lot of these MAGA Republicans are just now coming to that realization. So I want to show you some of these Republicans who are now turning on Donald Trump, including some of his closest allies. So let's start here with Spencer Hakimian. He is somebody who has voted for Donald Trump, who supported Donald Trump, was very much in favor of Trump prior to the election, but he posted this screenshot on Twitter last night. It is a tweet of Donald Trump from 2013, and he said, "Remember that I predicted a long time ago that President Obama will attack Iran because of his inability to negotiate properly, not skilled." It's from 2013. So if we're using Donald Trump's own logic, he is not skilled. He can't negotiate with Iran. The irony here is that President Obama actually got a nuclear deal with Iran. He actually did negotiate with Iran, but Donald Trump, on the other hand, has never been able to, whether it be his first term or now. It seems like he's the one that's not properly skilled and has an inability to negotiate. And Spencer just said, wow, pointing out the very blatant irony of this moment of Donald Trump failing on every single thing that he's promised. And a lot of Republicans are picking up on those failed promise. According to Texas Patriot, you can probably tell by his username that this is no liberal. This is a guy who obviously has supported Donald Trump very much so. This tweet got 3 million likes, or excuse me, 3 million views, 82,000 likes. And he said, quote, "F it. If Trump takes us to war, I'm done with him and his administration. I voted for no wars, cheap gas, no taxes, cheap groceries, and MAHA, Make America Healthy Again. What of these things has actually happened? I'm pissed." Now, none of these things have happened, and none of these things were ever going to happen. No wars. Donald Trump loves war. Gas is not controlled by the president. Gas has only gone up under Donald Trump. Taxes are only going to go up for middle-class workers, going down for wealthy Americans. Groceries continue to go up. America's not healthier. We are more sick. Measles is spreading throughout the United States. None of this was ever going to happen, and this person feels conned. Donald Trump is flirting, as I said, with a war with Iran. He's going back to the Situation Room. He's leaving the G7 early. He's putting out very inflammatory statements about what's taking place in the Middle East. Donald Trump has always loved war, and it's fascinating to see people like this just now come to the realization that, wow, Donald Trump actually breaks all of his promises. He has never followed through on anything, on any major campaign promise he's made, whether it be his first term or now. And he's actually admitting that, yeah, none of these things that he voted for have happened. Now, also, in the replies of some of the posts that Donald Trump has made and some of his allies have made on social media, they are just brutal for Donald Trump. These folks are going at him. Again, all of these people on your screen right now are Trump supporters. The guy at the top says Trump's lost it in response to what he's doing with Iran. I thought Trump cared about relationships. Clearly something is wrong with him. This is a backstabbing move that would make Trump upset. The next guy, David, says, "You're going to throw away your entire presidency over a war with Iran." Speedwagon said, "Nothing Tucker said is kooky," which we'll talk about in just a second. And then Sam at the very bottom is saying, "Very disappointed. We don't want this." All of these people are Trump supporters. All of these people are posting in favor of Donald Trump. They've been openly in favor of Trump for quite some time. And none of them, not a single one, are rocking with what Trump is doing. Now, especially this comment here, the "nothing Tucker said is kooky," that is in reference to Tucker Carlson, which brings me to my next person, Marjorie Taylor Greene, who has taken some shots at Donald Trump in the past couple of days. Surprisingly, Donald Trump recently put out a Truth Social post, which I'll show you right here, saying, "Somebody please explain to kooky Tucker Carlson that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon." This is after Tucker Carlson criticized Donald Trump and his strategy in the Middle East, slamming him for being pro-war and things like that. So there's some beef between Trump and Tucker Carlson, and now he's describing him as kooky Tucker Carlson. Marjorie Taylor Greene actually came to his defense. saying Tucker Carlson is one of my favorite people. He fiercely loves his wife, children, and our country since being fired by the neocon network Fox News. Again, apparently Fox News is not right-wing enough for somebody like Marjorie Taylor Greene. He has more popularity and viewers than ever before. He unapologetically believes the same things I do, that if we don't fight for our own country and our own people, then we will no longer have a country for our children and our grandchildren. And foreign wars, intervention, regime change put America last, kill innocent people, are making us broke, and will ultimately lead to our destruction. That's not kooky. A direct shot at Donald Trump. That's what millions of Americans voted for. It's what we believe is America first. Marjorie Taylor Greene taking aim at Donald Trump, directly referencing the name that Donald Trump has given to Tucker Carlson in her post. Now, a lot of what she said is just completely false. You know, that Tucker Carlson is a good guy that cares about our country. He couldn't care less about our country. But it's interesting to see the divide in MAGA right now, with many people taking Tucker Carlson's side and others who have criticized Donald Trump's moves and are slamming him, saying that they regret their vote for him, that he's throwing away his entire presidency. And this has Donald Trump a little bit panicked. I can't lie. On his Truth Social post, he has been posting relentlessly about random things, whether it be, America first means many great things, including the fact that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon, or talking about the National Guard again in Los Angeles, slamming Emmanuel Macron in the middle of the night, posting that at like 1 a.m. in the morning. But also this post directly links back to a tweet on X or Twitter. And Donald Trump is responding to all the people in the MAGA movement who are angry at him right now. The tweet that he posted is from this random account, and it's in response to Laura Loomer basically calling out the Republicans who are turning on Trump right now. This tweet that Donald Trump amplified says, "Why must you be so tough? Individuals concerned that it's a genuine worry. It's not just idle gossip or backstabbing. It's a genuine worry. Our nation has gone through hell and back the last 4 years. We just want stability and peace. Perhaps this could alleviate the worry," with a video comparing the militaries of the United States and Iran. But it's clear that Donald Trump sees the division in the MAGA movement, the ranks within the people that support him, and he's trying to have some unity. He's trying to bring people back together because he understands how bad it is for him right now, how terrible of a look it is. His allies are fighting with one another. People like our diehard fans like Marjorie Taylor Greene are calling him out. And so he is doing everything in his power to like, whoa, we got to keep the coalition together. So he's amplifying this tweet kind of saying, why are you being so tough on the people who are against me? But deep down, Donald Trump knows that he's in a very, very bad spot right now. And you have all of these different Republicans that we just looked at slamming him and calling him out for what he's doing in the Middle East. And maybe, finally, some people who voted for Donald Trump will realize that this man is not pro-peace. He has no interest in peace. Couldn't care less about it. He is pro-war, has always been, and that stretches back into his first term as well. So anyway, I just had to show you all of these different Republicans who are criticizing Trump now. I'll leave the video there. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel down below. It goes an incredibly long way. Drop a like on the video, comment. Let me know what you think about this story. Let me know if you've seen any Republicans doing the same. And as I always say, I greatly appreciate you, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.